Good morning guys, welcome to Road. Today, new dog, si Sheldon. Siya yung naririnig nyo ngayon tumatahol. He came in here a few days ago, pero ngayon he's here for boarding. Na-assess ko na siya last night. From what I can tell, extremely fearful. He did try to bite me. Pero yun, no, the owners are asking for him to be assessed and also walked while he's here at boarding. But really the point of this video is I want you to see na paano na if the dog is not more or less balanced, paano pag masyadong fearful, no? And for a lot of people, sasabihin nila parang there's always the story, no, na trauma. Para sa akin, you know, it's not healthy to keep the dog that way, and hindi kasalanan ng aso kung bakit siya ganyan. Pero mamaya pag-usapan natin kung bakit nagiging ganon and what you can do, no. Pero for now, kailangan ko munang i-leash si Sheldon, and yesterday nga nung ginawa ko yon, kita ko sobrang natatakot siya, and therefore he threw a punch, or he tried to bite me. Pero so we're gonna do it again, and this time I'm gonna have it on video para you guys can see how I deal with it. So once I enter his kennel, you won't hear anything from me anymore. I'll go silent, and then basta the goal is to get him outside. Aso lalabas, ha. Why is the walk so important with a dog like this, with a dog that's unbalanced? I'll tell you why. Because the walk right now, this what we're doing right now, I am establishing my relationship with him. What does that mean? Right now, I am communicating very clearly that yung dynamic namin, okay, I lead, he follows. Okay, kasi nasanay siya eh. Nasanay siya na, you know, he can get away with things, or, you know, siya yung masusunod, no? And right now, I'm showing him, okay, I'm showing him very clearly, he has to yield to my direction. Okay, because again, the most important thing you need to provide with dogs, direction and protection. Right now, my direction, I'm giving directions, not him. I'm not being mean about it, pero I'm being very clear about it. I'm being very clear about it. Okay, he has to yield to my leash pressure. Yan. Because we need to get him we need to get him to more of a follow state kasi para hindi tayo nahirapan with him, no? Okay, pag-usapan natin kung bakit siya naging ganito in the first place. Okay guys, hopefully everyone saw that, yung nangyari kanina, no? So, what do I think? Number one, do I blame the dog? Do I blame this dog, si Sheldon? No. Because he's not being rational about it eh. Hindi naman niya iniisip na parang kakagatin ko tong tao ko, no? Hindi sila ganun mag-isip. So, you can never really blame a dog. Now, do I think that the owners, okay, whether consciously or probably unconsciously, sino ba may gustong may asong na nangangagat? But do I think that the owners have a role to play in it? 100%. Alam mo, as I always say, no, tayo yung nagtuturo sa aso. Tayo yung nagtuturo sa aso how to be. You know? It's what we do with our dogs, and what we do and don't do with our dogs that create the behaviors that they have. And for Sheldon, sa nakikita ko sa kanya, severely underexposed. This guy, severely underexposed. Ibig sabihin, hindi siya sanay sa ibang tao. And now hindi ko alam kung ano yung routine nila. Never ko pa na-meet yung owners nito. Again, as I mentioned, he just got dropped off for boarding. Pero, yung akin lang, no? That's why I always tell people, before you get a dog, you need to know two things. Who you need to be to the dog, and what you need to do. Okay? Because who you need to be, sino ka ba kailangan maging? What do you need to represent? Who you need to be a parent figure. You need to be an authority figure. Not to boss the dog around, but to make the dog feel that you are the one responsible for direction and protection. You see? And then, what you need to do, meaning, anong kailangan mong gawin to ensure that the dog is balanced, that the dog is fulfilled, that the dog does not resort to biting other people just because he is nervous. Okay, so recap. Sorry, ang daming antik dun sa poste. Yun talaga. If you want the dog to be balanced, you have to figure out very early on. It has to be very clear to you who you need to be and what you need to do. So who you need to be is who you are, your energy, diba? It's not who you need to be doesn't mean being a complete love machine for your dog. You're the main source of affection. No, that is how you create this. A dog that bites. Kasi puro ka lang love at the wrong time. You give love regardless of the state of mind. You give love even if the dog is fearful. So you're nurturing that. You're nurturing it. Every time you do it, you nurture it. Okay, so who you are, who you need to be, and then what you need to do. What do you need to do? Walk the dog. Show the dog that sa relationship yung dalawa, you lead. You lead. He follows. It's so mean naman. I don't want him to lead. I want equal kami. Equal kami. The dog doesn't see it that way. Okay? If you do not take that leadership position, the dog will take it for you. And if he takes it, ang problema, he doesn't negotiate with his words. He communicates with his mouth. That's why he bites. Kaya yung walking na yan, hindi pa cute yan guys ha. It's to keep the dog in a balanced state. It's to keep the dog healthy, mentally, psychologically. Okay? Hindi uubra yung mga pa-cute walk sa park or sa mall. Yan. Because you get, yan, mahirapan kayo. Okay lang ba siya? Okay lang siya kahit naglilinis ka dyan?
Okay lang.
Okay, wait lang. Good boy. Good boy. Yay! Good boy! Good boy! Good job! Good boy! Yes! Di ako kinagat. Hi ka muna sa vlog. Hi!
Wait!
Oh, shout out. Shout out to sa mga tiga Bagong Ilog. What's up?